Have you ever thought about how certain phrases from parents might stick with us for life? Today, we're going to talk about 8 toxic phrases that parents often use, and why it's crucial to recognize and avoid them for healthier communication with our kids. The way we speak to our children shapes their perception of themselves and the world around them, and certain phrases can have a lasting impact on their self-esteem, emotional security, and relationships. "You're such a disappointment." That phrase can be devastating for a child, making them feel like they're never good enough, no matter how hard they try. It can damage their self-worth, lead to feelings of shame, and create anxiety about not meeting expectations. "Why can't you be more like your sibling?" That phrase fosters unhealthy comparisons and sibling rivalry, making kids feel like they're in constant competition with their brothers and sisters. It's essential to recognize and celebrate each child's unique strengths and talents, rather than pitting them against each other. "I don't have time for this." When we say this to our kids, we're sending a powerful message: their feelings, needs, and concerns are not important to us. This phrase can make children feel neglected, unimportant, and unloved, leading to feelings of insecurity and low self-esteem. "You're too sensitive." That phrase invalidates a child's feelings and emotional responses, implying that their emotions are not normal or acceptable. This can lead to emotional suppression, anxiety, and depression, making it crucial to create a safe space where kids feel heard, validated, and supported. "Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about." This phrase teaches children to suppress their emotions, rather than expressing them in a healthy way. It can lead to a lack of emotional intelligence, making it difficult for kids to recognize, understand, and manage their feelings. "Money doesn't grow on trees." This phrase can instill a scarcity mindset in children, making them believe that resources are limited, and that they need to compete for everything they want. Instead of teaching them the value of hard work and responsibility, this phrase can create anxiety and fear about not having enough. "You're lucky to have what you have." When we say this to our kids, we're minimizing their struggles and feelings of inadequacy, implying that they should be grateful for what they have, rather than acknowledging their emotional pain. This phrase can create feelings of resentment, frustration, and low self-esteem. "If you keep acting this way, I won't love you." That phrase is a classic example of conditional love, implying that a child's worth and lovability are tied to their behavior. This can create a deep sense of insecurity, making kids feel like they're walking on eggshells, never knowing when they'll lose their parents' love and approval. In conclusion, it's essential to be mindful of the language we use with our kids, recognizing the power of words to shape their self-perception, emotional security, and relationships. By avoiding these 8 toxic phrases, we can create a safer, more supportive environment where our children can thrive. Remember, the way we speak to our kids today will shape the people they become tomorrow. So, take a moment to reflect on your communication style, and commit to using positive, supportive language that uplifts and empowers your children. Have you ever used any of these phrases with your kids, or did your parents use them with you? Share your experiences in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about positive parenting techniques, be sure to check out our next video.